Okay, we're going to do the last question here, and it's pretty challenging. It looks kind of scary, but let's just give it a try here. It says 3 to the 2 sine x minus 3 to the tan x plus 1 equals 54. Well, wow, this is really an ugly looking exponent. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's really just a trinomial. You've got like squared, and then it's not squared, and then there's a number. But you know what makes it a lot easier? They didn't do this in the memo. This is what I would do. I'd let 3 to the 10x be k. So this would be just, this whole thing would just be k, but then this 3 to the 1, that would make it 3k. See, you have 3 to the 10x times 3 to the 1. So it's just 3k. This is 3 to the 10x, but there's a 2 there, so it's k squared. 3 to the 10x squared, so it's k squared. And then we just bring the 54 over, and now we're factoring this. If you hate factoring, I guess you could use a quadratic formula, but you don't want to, because you should know that 54 is 9 times 6. Minus 9k plus 6k gives you the minus 3k. Well, then k equals 9 or minus 6. Hey, that's almost on your road to the answer. We're trying to get to the general solution. Well, what you do is you go 3 tan x, that's what k is, equals 3 squared. So tan x must equal 2. Or tan x could equal minus 6. But minus 6, that minus 6 there, you can't put anything to a positive to equal minus 6. There's no solution to this. There's nothing you can raise the power of 3 to get minus 6, so there's no solution here. But here, tan x just equals 2. Well, shift tan of 2, your calculator says it's 63.43 degrees, and it repeats itself every 180 degrees. Where k is an integer, there's all the solutions, an infinite amount of solutions. Here's what the memo and the government memo looked like, which is really the same thing. It's just a little harder to follow it all when you're not using k. I found it easier to use k. They brought 54 over, and then they go 3 to the tan x, 3 to the tan x to give you 3 to the 2 tan x. And they just factor the whole thing. They get exactly the same answer. Okay, that's it.